Virgo sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my booze? I've missed you as always. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. We ain't wasting no time right now, okay, boo? All my readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. For whatever sign I state in that reading, and that's how it goes. If I ever do not state it, I just consider it, okay? So in regards to this reading, I've been really feeling drawn to do a love reading. I am going to do it on the particular signs of Virgo. And in regards to this Virgo, it's for you singles out there. Let's see what is going on in regards to the matters of love. I knew I didn't have all the cards. I was just like, I feel like this deck is tiny. Okay, there we go. I didn't pre-shuffle before I hit record. That was a problem. I did just see triple ones on the clock just a moment ago. One for me as a reader is all about intuition and really listening to your gut and to your heart, because it will lead you down the right path. A lot of times we will be listening to our fears and our egos, and we think that, you know, it is actually what we're supposed to be doing, and it's far from it. Now here we have the first card that came out is let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So trusting your intuition and allowing things to go, and going with your heart and your gut is the best way that you can control in regards to how you are going to react. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to expectations in a particular situation, understand that when you're expecting a situation to come out a certain way, and when you don't get that, then you're thinking all these other things are false. See, you're trying to manipulate, you're trying to control what is happening. You can't do that and expect that you're going to get the results you want. There's so many factors that, you know, account for that one situation. You got to think about, like, you know, how you're feeling, and you're going to be how that person's going to be feeling, the environment you're around, and all the things that's going to happen, interactions, and the people that they would have seen. There's so many different things. So for you to pre-assume how a situation is going to unfold can set you up for disappointment, because you think that, you know, if you get whatever it is that you're expecting, whatever you're visualizing, you're going to get it. And then when you don't get it, you get sad and you now act in a certain way. I've had times before in my personal experience where before the situation, or before I was going somewhere, say I was like nervous about what was going to happen, I would say like a prayer, like you know, just to make sure that I don't get in my own way, pretty much. And I will say stuff like, you know, it's just like allow me to have no expectations, allow me to have fun. Whatever happens, it's going to be a joyful time, safeful time. Like, you know, just go on and say, just, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to find the clothes. I'm going to this, that, whatever it is that you are having anxiety about. You know, getting there on time, whatever it is, I would say it into existence that it was going to happen, and I found that it took away all that anxiety and all that, like, you know, and whatever I would do in any situation, I would do it. It all would have had positive results. I remember one time I had to do a presentation in front of a bunch of people, and I did the same thing, and it flowed more easily. So I feel as if that if you're having a sense of feeling a lot of pressure of not knowing what to do in a situation, just let it go. Like, literally the best thing that you can do for yourself is let it go. And whatever happens, boo boo, you're gonna be fine either way. Just like, allow yourself to be free, allow yourself to breathe. You don't have to know everything in every single moment, and understand that whatever you feel, whatever your gut tells you and your heart tells you, that's the true answer. That, you know, deep down, because those things can't be lied. You can say words and you can lie in that sense, but what you feel, you cannot lie about. It's just what you feel. Okay. The next card we the next card we have here is trust. I'm so shaking up the camera. Sorry, guys. We got here trust. What were we just talking about, boo boo? The situation is calling for you to have faith. Whatever it is that you are up against, honey, it's fine. Spirit is saying that it's gonna be fine. You really just want to focus on the things that you are saying, because it really does make effect of what's gonna happen. Let's see here. How does Virgo currently feel regarding this situation with them? Stalemate. We got here the Two of Swords. Feeling stuck, indecisive, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do. Definitely buoyant that, when you get into that energy of like not knowing. And I know earth signs tend to be the type where it's just like you want to know everything. Not that you want to know everything, it's just a matter of you feel more comfortable when certain things are just planned out and you know the outcome's going to happen, because it saves you wasting time. It saves you this, it saves you that. Story goes on. We have here the Five of Cups, old wounds. This situation could be a lot harder for you to go through because of things that has happened in the past. So it's more, let's say, like tragic because something happened to you. So say example, oh my god, I'm trying to think of a good example that's not like completely horrible. Say example, you've left your door open one time and you forgot. Every time after that, you always triple checked to make sure your door was always locked. And it's like now you have that habit of triple checking every time you leave, because that's the only time you get the reassurance that, that reassurance thing, it was like it was broken in the past for certain situations. So what has happened is right now you don't know what to do, because it's almost like, well, this is what happened like last time. Is this the same situation? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I cut? Like trust, but like I trusted last time, and it's just like I had faith last time, and it's like, so there's certain little words and certain conversations going on in the head. Especially here with the fact that the Sun card came in reverse, there is just like focusing on the past pains is really having your judgment in regards to what to do next with this particular person. It has you a little fogged. We're gonna see what's the outcome in regards to this connection Virgo's feeling with their partner. Oh geez, low white. So we have here spring, we have here shadow work, and we have here no. In this connection, what I'm feeling from this is sometime in spring. So when I am doing this reading is actually, it is spring, I think. Yeah, no, wait, let me check. Is it spring, guys? I think it is spring. Spring. This is gonna bother me if I don't know, guys. Sorry. Spring. I want to be accurate for y'all. Spring ends. Yeah, we're still in spring because it ends in June. What I was gonna say was, I feel as if that in the springtime, this person didn't do their shadow work. So the answer is no, of like if there's gonna be a next step currently. Someone had to do something and they didn't do it. Now, understand that from when I'm doing this reading for the point of when spring ends, there's still some time. So I don't want to say this completely that this person hasn't done what they need to do. There's still time for them to do it. It's just currently right now they didn't face it. They didn't go after it. Just for the fact of it being reversed and a no card coming out of here. So currently right now, whenever you're watching this reading, I'm gonna say right now in the next little while, the next couple of weeks as well, this person may or may not do what they're supposed to do in regards to their shadow work. I want to see beyond that. I want to go a little bit further. So we're going to see what's going to happen after these 2 to 3 weeks. What's going on? What's going on after these 2 to 3 weeks? I want to know what's going on with Virgo and his connection with this person. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, success, abundance. Wow, that's really nice. Didn't expect that card coming out. So we have here the Empress, the Four of Pentacles, and the Prince of Swords. I do feel a sense of a partnership, but I also still feel a sense of holding on to something too tightly in regards to this connection. It's like it is a wish fulfillment for the two to come together. The fact that you have the prince and you have the empress, you have two counterparts, but it's like they're at two different stages. And I don't want to say, one is better than the other or one is this and that. No, it's just they're leveled up in different ways. It's just like I feel as if whoever is embodying the Prince of Sword energy, and remember, it can go vice versa, right? So you're your partner, whoever is embodying this, they're still on the journey, but they still have a way to go. There's still more to come to them. And the person who's embodying the Empress energy, what I feel is if with you, it's just like you're a lot longer off because you've been maybe practicing a lot longer, or it's just there's a certain stage. Maybe it's just like you didn't require as many steps as they did, or there's just some sort of reason why you've been ahead more than they have, but they still have a quest to go. So there's still a little bit of a sense of dividedness that I feel between the two of you guys in a connection. But there's still a sense of holding on. Like I keep wanting to emphasizing holding on. Like even in regards to the picture, you have such a big contrast. Like if you see here, oh shit, the light's so bright. But if you see here, one side is it's light, it's bright, it's painted, and this side, it's just all brick and it's darker colors and stuff like that. But it's just like it's totally. I just feel a sense of a separation. You know what I mean? Like just a sense of it being different on both sides, but still the union of it coming together in the middle, in the center. Like there's just, this is different. I feel like after this person goes on that journey and the Empress really gets settled into being the Empress, it's like this is gonna go to an end. So that's what I'm feeling. But of course you're gonna want to pull out some cards. What deck could I be using? I've already used up like all of them that are here. Let's get some messages from your boo. What do they want to say to you? Let's see. Let's see, what does the person that is connecting with Virgo want to say in regards to connection? What's some words the other person wants to say in regards to this connection for whoever is resonating with it? Yeah, because this could be Virgo or this could be a partner of the person that is feeling this, but I really want to say it's Virgo's partner. The person that needs to go through this shadow work. That's what I feel. Whoever is this Prince of Swords energy, whoever has to do the shadow work, I feel like that's the person that is the more confused one in regards to the connection. And that's why it's so much harder for the other person to trust and to not try to just like, just like, I need to know what's going on so I can just cut and not waste my time. Like, this is what it is, blah, blah, blah. So this person, we have the two cards that come out here is, you feel like home to me. I'm not the same person that you remember. So when you met this person, it doesn't matter how long you've known them. This person is different than how they were, like how they are now, and also how they're going to be, and going to be, you know what I mean? As they're on this journey, because they are carrying forward, they are on a mission. And I'm not saying the Empress isn't on a mission too, but this person, there's a lot more action that they're on, just because this part of the journey for the Empress, she's already gone through it. For some reason, one person just seems to be a little bit more off than the other, is what I'm feeling. And no disrespect to no boo-boos, okay? Um, what should we end off this reading with? This is why I should do live chats, because I'm just like, this is a moment where I could easily use someone to say what question to end it off with. I am going to... This is a very interesting reading, though, I have to say. But when it comes to trust, it could be both of you guys having to really trust this situation and really, see that it can be this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment, this, this victory. You really can have it. The way that this woman is blindfolded, I just feel like she's trying her best to use her other senses to evaluate the situation. It's just like she knows that certain things are coming up and she's understanding why, but it's just like at the same time she still doesn't know. Wow, look. Or I split the deck, the trap card and the risk card. Trust, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, going forward. Trapped, not being able to see. Oh, sorry. Speaking of not being able to see, I'm like shining it. You can't see it properly. Being trapped, not being able to see, thinking that you can't move, you can't go forward. You know what I mean? The thing about this trapped energy is I feel it's on both sides. There's a sense of a mirroring thing going on. It's like you're trapped in like, should I stay? Should I go? And they're trapped in the same thing of like, how do I move forward? How do I go? How do I, continue on to this quest that I'm meant to continue on to? And all this, there's a lot going on back and forth between the two of you guys in regards to trying to control the way things happen throughout their life instead of embracing whatever is in front of you, and just a sense of taking a leap of faith. It's something that is just like y'all really calculated in your head before you make a movement. It's very like there's just a sense of not taking many risks when it comes to whatever this is, and I want to say the word love. When it comes to the matters of love, it's like taking the steps. It feels challenging. We have here High Priestess of Earth, fellow Earth sign coming out energy. In regards to the High Priestess of Earth, the fact of it being a 3, and you had the Empress card coming out too as a 3, like the embodiment energy of 3 for me as a reader is about the mind, body, and soul, and it's someone in the connection has understand how to grasp that both parties can do it. both parties don't always do it, but they have such full extent to get there. Okay? It's like knowing the roadmap of where to go to how to get to that restaurant, but it's just like never using it, but wanting what the restaurant serves. There's a sense of like the two of you guys are not necessarily doing it. Um, and I just felt a sense of whoever the Empress is, um, there's a sense of loneliness of pursuing this on your own. There's just, it's so funny. There's two different decks and their faces look very similar. Um, it's very interesting. Now I know the Empress. She has that embodiment of love, and she knows that caring and that nurturing thing, and I really do feel like this is the Virgo in the energy, because it's just, this is Earth, yo. This Queen Mother Earth. What I feel, yeah, I just feel there's just a sense of something still feeling lacked, feeling um like empty about. It's like knowing, if, yeah, I know I can meditate, I know I can do this, but it's like, what's the point in a sense? There's a sense of sadness energy that I'm really getting here. Okay. Advice, advice, advice. Advice, and we are closing off this reading. I feel like I already said advice from before. Meditation. Oh my god. We were just talking about this, guys. Meditation, meditation. Knowing what to do, but not wanting to do it. Okay. Um, I love this deck. It's one of my favorites. I love this deck. But meditation, meditation, meditation. We just talked about it. We literally just talked about it. Um, but I get where you're coming from. For those of you that's just like, I know the answer, but it's just like, I have been faithful, I have trust, but it's just like, what is really gonna, like, guarantee that this is gonna happen? There's a sense of wanting a guarantee. And you can't really get a guarantee. Okay, I'm going to, I know I already said it was the last one a cajillion times, but what I'm going to do, excuse me, um, is I'm going to see what it is that, the person that's feeling the stalemate of, like, what does this person really want? Do they want us to stay together? Whatever, whatever. Um, in regards to, there goes that. In regards to that person, what is it that they should focus on in the meantime, while this person faces their shadow work? What should they focus on? What's the best for them to focus on? We have here Temperance, finding balance. Three of Pentacles, understanding that you do have to put in hard work to every situation. You do have to, I'm not saying that you haven't, but understand that, some things are when it is expected. Like, if you thought it was going to take a month, sometimes it could take 2 months, right? So there's a sense of letting go of the expectations, letting go of that controlling. We have here the Hangman coming in reverse, getting out of the Hangman stage, getting out of, seeing things so boxed in, so black and white. Put a little sparkle in there, okay? Like, just a little bit more. We have here the Knight of Swords. Okay, so repeating of energy here, because in this deck, for me, the prince is pretty much like a knight. It's the same thing, and this is the stage of, like, him really planning and getting calculated and really getting into his thoughts. What is he gonna be doing? I'm just saying he to make it easier, okay? So we'll say Virgo, girl, partner is a he. Okay. What is going on with this Knight of Swords? Hmm. We got here the Four of Wands. They're not looking for that structure stability right now. That's not their focus right now. They have other things that they're focusing on that they feel that is more important. Okay. Um, and the Queen of Swords energy, so the feminine energy in this connection, you feel as if there's been a missed opportunity of not getting this with this person. um but it's just like back to what I was saying before. Right now in this energy, you're not getting this with this person, so I'm not telling you to wait, but at the same time, I'm just saying whatever's meant to be will be. Simple. And we're gonna leave it at that, guys. This was very cool and interesting. I loved grabbing all the decks. I'm sorry if I took a little longer than usual, but mad peace and love. I wish you all the best. Remember to keep your head held high, keep that chin up. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.
Ooh.